Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our talk show. I'm Josh, and this is DJ.
I'm not Josh.
He's not. He's... Welcome back.
Yeah, see, I don't know how I feel about you having a soundboard.
I'm gonna give it to you one tomorrow.
I don't think that's okay for you. Yeah, no.
Why?
Just because it's a bad idea.
What? It's a great idea.
It's a terrible idea. You'll just spend the whole time messing with the soundboard. You see what I mean? Look, 5 people left because you're messing around with the soundboard. They're like, I've had enough of this guy and his bullshit soundboard. Can they even hear me? Did you check my mic, Brad?
Yeah,
All
you're
right.
good. I checked earlier.
All right, good. So welcome to episode 107.
107.
107. We normally start our days out with a random fact Josh likes to do, but he's messing with the soundboard, so he can't see the random fact. Josh, what's our random fact?
The man who founded Atari. You know who Atari is?
You were going to say the man who founded our talk show.
The man who founded Atari, the old game you played Pong on, also started Chuck E. Cheese.
Is that true? You know, it's like that guy, Bob's Barricades.
Yeah.
You know that motherfucker's rich, right? Like
the cones, the barrack, everything.
Yeah,
He has like a monopoly.
Yeah.
Other than like your Home Depot codes. But if you want good cones and good barricades, you gotta get from Bob's Barricades.
Yeah, Bob's Barricades, man. That's where all the cities and stuff.
I know, started by some guy named Charlie.
But that makes sense. The guy who he's like, all right, well, I made video games, so I might as well
make an arcade.
I might as well just make an arcade for my video games.
That's true. Arcades were popular during Atari.
He probably realized early on that kids are our future, right? Like
one day they're gonna have esports.
Yeah, I know adults that still like go to let me tell you something. Like when we'd take Janice kids to
Like
Chuck E. Cheese
or Fun Depot.
Well, they like Chuck E. Cheese. So what I do, right, is the kids they're just running around trying to have fun, right? But then at the end they're like, oh, we want to get prizes,
But we don't have tickets.
They ain't got no goddamn tickets, right? So what I would do is
DJ with the fucking skee ball.
Oh boy, I'd take some of the coins and I'd just go hit up all the ticket machines. I almost fought a little kid one time.
You hit a little?
No, I didn't hit a little, but I told him. I let him know. Like,
that's supposed to be like that.
That's inappropriate.
Really inappropriate. So you almost hit a little?
No, so I'm Jesus.
Did you hit the little or not?
I did not hit the little. Okay, I'm sitting there, I'm playing the game, I got this big thing of tickets. This little random kid walks over and goes, oh, these are my tickets, right? I looked at him like, sorry friend, they're definitely not.
That kid lost his fucking
Right?
mind.
And he's like, oh no, I left him here. I'm like, no, I've been here for like 30 minutes playing this game right now. Like, you definitely did not leave these tickets here. These are definitely mine.
You're stacking. You're stacking.
I was just trying to get tickets, right? I was playing all the high ticket machines. That way, like at the end when they're like, oh, let's get prizes. Well, bam, DJ's got tickets for the children so they can get some
smart
prizes or whatnot.
But that's like carnival stuff. That's not like The Simpsons or something like arcade games.
A little here and there.
Like what's it called? A skee ball, air hockey.
They got skee balls. They got the one where the balloon blows up. The spinny one for the it goes around and then you got to stop it on the jackpot and you get all the tickets.
Wheel of Fortune type shit.
Yeah, I'd do all those.
Did you?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't violent with the machines.
Did you see the word? What was it? I saw the one. What is it called? It's usually like Fun Depot or something. What is that game show? The one that Drew Carey, Price is Right?
Price is Right.
You spin the thing and it comes down and it has the different prizes on it.
Oh, you're talking about you're thinking of Wheel of Fortune.
No. Remember they spin the thing.
It just had numbers. You just spin the numbers and whoever had the closest to $1
Yeah, but
would
this
win.
one had prizes on it, but it had like the same wheel.
No.
And it had the green.
The one that had prices, that was the Wheel of Fortune.
No. Price is Right. You spun the thing in the last round.
Right, but it just had numbers.
There was closest to $1.
Right.
Yeah, I'm saying, but at the arcade, it had prices.
Right. Oh well, yeah. I guess it still just had numbers on it. It was just how many tickets you got, for each one.
They also have one at the casino like that. You spin it.
Seeing as how
they prepared us for the casino.
Right, training us for
Fucking
casino. Training us for casino early. Want you to get that casino.
Who did that
early over there?
I think Shane Dawson did a conspiracy theory on how Chuck E. Cheese was gambling for kids.
I mean, it basically is. If you really sit and think about it,
the cost of how much money it costs to get the ticket.
You can twist pretty much everything depending on how you're like so like on my news feed. Okay, I have friends from both sides of the tracks.
Yeah,
you know, like
the left and right.
Right, I have friends all over the place, and it's amazing to me how like something can be said and then completely twisted out of context. You know,
you're really surprised by that?
No, I'm not.
You do it all the time.
I'm not surprised by it
when you do your translations.
It's not like right. And,
you said you're a bitch. I said have a good day.
Like, it's just I don't know. To watch things be twisted so badly. Yeah, that nobody can.
It's like what's his name trying to get, what's it called? Guess the Masked Singer.
Right,
and it just goes all over the place.
It's just all. It
like,
just
what the hell?
Makes no damn
that
sense.
That has nothing to do with the original thing.
Right, or the way it actually things get taken out of context. Right,
all the time. That's why we have cancel culture.
Well, some of the things that are in context, you know, is like you know.
Oh, random fact! Did you know that James Franco got accused of sexual allegations?
So did Mickey from Doctor Who. Remember?
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, something. I read an article the other day about Seth Rogen won't work with James Franco again because of it. And they were like childhood friends, but he's like, I'm not going to promote anything like that. And so what is it? Stick up for anyone who does it.
You know, it's like, again, things get twisted, right? It's like, but then people are legitimately stupid sometimes. Right, like I met this guy in Tennessee, really weird motherfucker.
In Tennessee,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
It was in Tennessee. It was real weird motherfucker. He's like, oh yeah, I got a child sex charge or whatever. I'm like,
hold on, what?
Right. I'm like, so
how does
that's
that come
just
up in conversation.
I don't even know. And then the guy explains it, which makes it worse. He's like, oh, my little cousin, you know, he was asking about how to put a condom on, blah, blah, blah.
What?
You know, so I whipped it out and showed it. I'm like,
banana.
No, tell him to ask his goddamn parents, first of all. Secondly,
I whipped it out and showed him.
Why was that the good idea? Like, that's just a terrible...
banana?
No, that's a terrible fucking idea. No, ask your goddamn parents, little Timmy. That doesn't seem like my job.
Health class sounds good.
Health class, right? When it's time, you'll believe me, somebody will give you the talk, and it's not going to be me.
That he needed to know this. Was he like 14?
Never mind all that. So this month's charity for us is, what is it? National Alliance of Mental Illness is the charity for this month, because this month is Mental Illness Awareness Month. No?
Mental health awareness.
Mental health, mental illness.
Same thing.
I mean,
around it.
I'm not good at saying things, obviously.
It almost means the same thing, but the mental health is just basically self-care and stuff like that, and mental illness is you're diagnosed.
No. Like that guy.
Yeah.
Something screws loose there.
A little bit.
All right, moving on. Also, don't forget we have audio versions
on Anchor FM, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts.
Yes.
And if that wasn't enough, you also can catch us on Twitch. Not only can you catch us on Facebook and YouTube and Anchor, and you can catch us on basically any streaming platform.
Apparently, we have Twitch now.
And if TikTok gets back to me, so I can get a stream key, we'll be on TikTok too. But we'll probably get banned quickly, especially after that that story. Like,
bro, it's just
TikTok is just crazy with it.
Never hung out with that motherfucker again after that.
Only fans on TikTok, they will cancel your account.
I'm just like, that's a little much for me, friend.
Ain't that crazy now?
Mm-hmm.
That if you say OnlyFans on TikTok, your account gets banned?
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Like, think of the children. You have, like, teenagers half naked dancing. That doesn't make any sense.
Right.
To sexual songs, by the way. No sense. We're going to move on to our favorite segment. Next to Trying Life's Cooking, of course, is Viral News. See, DJ was talking about this the other day, actually, to Sonya.
What?
China blames the U.S. for hyping fears of the uncontrolled rocket re-entering space race heats up.
Yeah, I'm sure China's not really like happy with the.
Apparently, it landed in the Indian Ocean, but I heard some debris landed in someone's backyard.
I mean, that's where it was supposed to land, was out in the Indian or Pacific.
Or hoping. But there was some kind of space cowboy shit going on over there. Like, there's this big satellite.
Well, as usual, nobody was given all the information, and then it's like some reporters will tell you, it's like, listen, if you don't give me the information, then I got to make something up. I just got to assume.
We need content.
Right.
We need our viewers every week. We're the news.
But I imagine, it's next time we have a satellite fall out of the sky, China's gonna fucking run wild with us.
Russia, China, you name
irresponsible USA.
You're supposed to be better than this. Cancel. Cancel USA.
There's plenty of fault to go around between, right? But nobody wants to look inward, right? It's not like, yeah, probably the news probably could have reported a little better. China expecting satellite to fall out of sky. Some debris may be unaccounted because it's not big enough to track.
Would you say China said that it's falling? We don't know where it's going.
It's falling. We don't know where it's going, which again doesn't make any sense. The
scientists on the wind advisory that week.
Yeah, right. It may blow short. It may,
Hopefully, there's a hurricane coming.
I don't know. Like, I'm sure they had a handle on most of it.
I wonder that there's not part of a contingency plan. Like when you're building a satellite, we're like, oh, we're gonna put it in an orbit or whatnot. No one thought, hey, what's when it falls?
I mean, facts of life are they probably could have tracked it up till the second it entered the atmosphere and just caught it with a jet on the way by and just blown it out of the sky. Fast? For a rocket to hit it off a jet, maybe. I mean, jets go Mach 2, so the rocket's obviously going to go faster than the jet's going. I don't think you could fire a rocket off a jet.
I'm just saying, once it hits the atmosphere, gravity take a hold, and that bitch is coming down. But again, when you built this thing and you're going to put it in space above Earth, no one goes, so what will we do if it falls?
Well, the thing with like shuttles and satellites and stuff
I know that they go over the ocean. That's why it's usually next to stuff. But the satellite's not always over the ocean.
Well, it's like, so the space station, right, that's got people in it.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, technically, it's a giant. It just looks like a giant ass satellite because it doesn't.
But it's a spaceship.
Right. But so the corrections, right?
Right. Yeah.
Keep it in a certain orbit.
That I know. In Earth's orbit. I'm just saying, no one goes, what are we going to do if it falls?
Well, keeping stuff in Earth's orbit really isn't the issue. It's getting away from Earth's orbits that's the problem.
Again, but somehow it came loose and fell.
Well, it just,
That means it came low enough.
Over time, without the proper corrections, it probably,
I'm just saying.
That's what happened.
They had a plan?
They did. Let it fall.
No, that's not a good plan.
The government probably stopped funding the project. Or
that's it. We forgot it was up there.
I doubt they forgot it was up there.
We stopped numbering them. How many?
A lot of nations have their own.
How many satellites are in the orbit?
Russia has its own SpaceX program.
Oh yeah.
We have. Well, technically, we didn't there for a little bit because it wasn't funded by us.
Two. We have NASA and SpaceX.
Space Force.
No, SpaceX is Tesla.
Well, whatever.
Apparently, you can pay in Dogecoins.
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
That's what he said. Our next viral news is Jake Paul gets banned from Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather fight.
He grabbed the hat off of.
No cap. Got your hat. So basically, this immature child. So his brother goes to do the whole weigh-in thing or whatever they have for promotion when they meet, and his little brother's there. So Logan and Mayweather are fine. They're just talking, doing their thing, doing the whole promotion. After that, Jake is in Mayweather's face and takes his hat.
Okay, wow.
And then apparently security was involved. Within an hour, he got it tattooed on his leg, got your hat, made merch, got your hat, and made thousands of dollars. But now he can't go to the fight.
I mean, Mayweather should appreciate that, you know.
Mayweather was about to beat his ass.
Yeah. See, just, you know.
But again, you can't technically because you're a boxer.
It's
well,
like,
he's a boxer, can you?
So you
Is it still...
I'm just saying, so you grab my hat, right? And then you got a dumbass tattoo on your leg and made merch and made some money.
Gotcha. I want some proceeds.
Now, you're a YouTuber, right? All right. I'm a professional boxer who makes, you know, God knows how much money, if it's even real.
Well, he hasn't done it since the Pacquiao fight.
You know, but, I mean, it's...
Apparently what they said on the record for the viewership, that because of Jake Paul and Logan Paul, they had the highest view count and record for boxing. For boxing. Because basically you took your boxing platform.
Younger generations looking into it.
You got the you got the boxer platform going, I want to see people beat each other. And then you go, oh my God, my favorite YouTuber is going to do it. And that's another 10 million people going to watch.
Well, here's the thing.
On Jake's last fight, he made $65 million.
So it's just like, here's the thing. Our generation's always getting older, right? Nobody's ever getting any younger. So you have to figure out how to bring younger generations into the content, you know, just like WCW, right?
Yeah, they had all the guest stars.
With and WWF, the guest stars.
Oh, they had to make it children friendly.
Right, so the parents would still bring their kids and stuff to the events.
Or watch on TV.
You know, or watch on TV and stuff like that. They had to make it family friendly.
Knowing it's not supposed to be because you're playing it at 9 o'clock at night till 11.
Right.
No kid's supposed to be staying up that late.
That's how Disney stays relevant, is they stay child friendly.
Yep.
Right? Like if you make...
I heard they're going to have an adult section now because of Deadpool.
Yeah, and Simpsons.
And Simpsons, yeah.
Right, but I mean, that's the thing.
Family Guy.
Those are the
exceptions.
Past generation coming into adulthood that were already raised on Simpsons and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. It's 30 years old.
Right. You know, so
basically my entire life has been Simpsons. And again, like you said, whatever you can say in the 90s, you can't say now.
Probably can't say
South Park early days.
All right, moving on. Nobody cares about Jake Paul. Yeah.
I'm just saying this guy tattooed his leg and made merch and people bought it. All right, Dogecoin sinks after Elon Musk calls it a hustle on Saturday Night Live. So before this happened, Dogecoin was up to almost 75 cents.
Right.
So everyone was speculating because the Doge father here was going to be on SNL, and that's millions of people watching.
Right.
He was going to promote it, but they made it a joke. And to the point where his mother goes, please don't give me Dogecoins for Mother's Day.
Oh, wow.
And it dropped to 40 cents.
So they he sunk it. And
first he was explaining, it was going well. He's like, oh, this is what cryptocurrency is. It's the future, blah, blah, blah. You know, he hyped it, and then everyone's like, okay, what's Dogecoin? They just kept, SNL skit.
Right.
And then he's like, well, you make money. The guy goes, so it's a hustle. And he's like, yeah. He's like, okay, that's all you had to say. It's a hustle. That thing did boom.
You know, it's crazy because you think if they'd have said that shit about Bitcoin.
The problem with Bitcoin is a cap. So whatever it's over, it's over. So it makes it valuable.
Right.
Dogecoin doesn't have it. It's about what's popular. And Elon Musk, one of the richest men in the world, saying it's the future of cryptocurrency. All your financial people are going to be like, well, fucking...
Right.
This guy came from PayPal.
So
and now he's the richest motherfucker out there.
So now he's just sunk everybody's hopes and dreams.
Well, he even said on the SpaceX program, or whatever it is, the SpaceX thing, he said, I'll take Dogecoins as payment. So they're trying to put cryptocurrency into some kind of payment.
I feel like he's just like, he's trying to get as much of it as possible, knowing it's going to do the same thing as Bitcoin.
And then sell.
And then sell. Right? Because so think about it, right? That's how a lot of industry works, right? It's like, so if you want something, you need to undercut it so you
Cost and demand.
right, so you can get as much of it as possible at as cheap as possible.
That's what they tried to do with the GameStop stock.
Right.
And then
So
Reddit got involved.
Right. So when it blows up,
you sell it.
right. So if he tells everybody it's shit, it goes down to 40 cents. He can buy more.
And then he brings it back up.
And then he brings it back up and turns around and sells it. So,
Well, of course. What do you think to do with apps? You don't build an app to maintain the app. You build an app to sell the app. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so Snapchat got offered $1 billion because of the platform. It's a social platform.
Right.
Other apps got offered millions of dollars.
Oh, man. It should bring... I don't want to say it because then it'll happen and I'll be pissed.
Flappy Works ain't coming back, buddy.
No, MySpace. Bring back MySpace.
They have an alternative version of MySpace.
Like,
I've seen it.
Same
layout. It's not called MySpace because that's illegal.
Call it My Phone.
It was called something, Your Space or something like that.
Your Space.
And it was the same layout as MySpace when it first came out.
Clutch Space.
Like someone copied the HTML and all of it, like all the coding. But yeah, so basically it's the same thing. People don't build apps to maintain the app,
right.
Other than Facebook guy.
Right.
But again, he bought Instagram to keep trying to hold a monopoly of the social platform. So again, you build an app and you get 2 million people following your app. Like, download your app. Someone's gonna buy it. They might destroy your app and fucking make it shitty.
Yeah, but I'm paid by.
But I'm paid.
Right. I can start other apps, do other businesses,
I already have credit. I already built a great app, so people might buy another one from me.
Right. They're gonna be looking at me for the next one.
Yeah.
You know. Well, that's like Adam says all the time is like. It's the first deal that's the hardest.
Yeah.
Right, for the idea. You know, and then after that, people are like, oh, well, that one was pretty good. It was up and coming, you know. That's just like, most of the time, even if content's bad, right, it's getting people's eyes on it.
Yeah. Even if it sucked, 200 million people saw it.
Right. Yeah,
and they talk about it, how much it sucked. But Bad Baby is one of them.
Oh, my God. Bad publicity makes people quicker, I think, sometimes.
And now her OnlyFans is out.
You know, bad publicity makes people quicker than good publicity.
Well, did you say the same thing about school shooting? Remember, they talk about the shooter, not the kids.
Jerry Springer.
That was it, though.
Right?
We loved it, though.
Thrived on bad publicity.
We loved it. And it was fake.
And most of it was fake, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't start out that way.
When Brent Sprint was, the senator's like, yeah, I'm down.
Like it didn't start out
fake.
It was people with real issues and stuff like that. But then it slowly progressed.
What makes the senator qualify to give people advice?
Right, you know.
Because he was a senator in New Jersey?
I don't remember.
He was a politician.
You know. What was it? Dr. Phil?
Oprah made Dr. Phil.
He was a plumber or some shit.
He's a doctor.
He started out as a plumber, and then
Oprah made him a doctor.
Yeah, it was some crazy shit. You know,
we had Ricky Lake. We had Jerry Springer, Maury.
Steve.
That was like your daytime.
Remember, Steve was just the bouncer,
and then he had his own show.
And then he got his own show.
Because Steve don't fucking play, bro. He was a Chicago police officer.
Yeah, it's just crazy to think like. We're not famous because we do we watch ourselves, right? We're not like we don't do like crazy things, say crazy shit.
The problem is, even if we did, it wouldn't be recorded now.
No,
then we did become famous. It would just throw it back in our face,
right?
Unless we became famous for it,
right? Like, oh, you remember? And that
then she
time
called.
Back in
then she called
2012.
She called Dr. Phil out. You know that boot camp they sent her to or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
There's a whole documentary with her talking about how it wasn't the way it's supposed to be. And I don't know if she did it smart because she waited till she turned 18 to do
it. just mind-numbing stupidity.
They asked Dr. Phil about that too. It's like, how do you feel that you helped produce this into the world? He's like, when we had it, we didn't think it would be like that until all the memes came out. That's why we brought it on the second time. There was no audience.
No.
So so they wouldn't feed off of it.
Shouldn't have brought her this is the whole problem. As soon as she called him a bunch of, I wouldn't have aired the episode. right? Like I'd have
Yeah, but the producers thought, man, you mean people saw that? Technically, it made Dr. Phil even more
famous, right?
but in the wrong way. He didn't want to be famous that way.
Right,
like not
right.
like he had viewership.
Creating a monster, you know. That's like
You hear Steve Harvey too, like he would be on shows. He'd be like, "Nah, I can't be saying that. I want to keep my job."
that's like it's so crazy to think, right? Because she's from here.
Yeah, she's from Palm Beach.
You know, she's from Palm Beach and things
You go
like
on her
that.
Twitter, she has
like,
a 561 number. It says "text me."
and stupid bitch. And it's just she had to leave West Palm Beach, right?
Oh yeah, she came back though. She has a house here. But
I know, but she
went
doesn't.
to LA to do her music.
She don't hang out here, right? Because every time she hangs out here, she gets her ass whooped.
Yeah, it's one of those hood girls, hood white girls.
Yeah, but if you're gonna talk and act like that, you better be able to back it up, right? Like I don't go back to my old neighborhood and not expect a fight or something. You know,
Times have changed.
as fuck.
No one fights anymore. They shoot each other.
Yeah, they just shoot each other now. That sucks.
Moving on. A new Dragon Ball Super movie is on its way. Apparently, did you know that May 7th is Goku Day in Japan?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
They added Goku into the Macy's Day Parade 2 years ago.
It's Goku Day.
2 or 3 years ago.
So the
First anime character to be into the Macy's Day Parade was, well, technically it was Pikachu.
Garfield.
And Garfield wasn't.
He's animation.
He's animated, but he is not.
You tell that to
anime.
Shrek, who won the animator award.
That's because they don't know the difference between anime
It's
and
a cartoon.
animated. No, it's not.
But
Just
apparently,
because-
May 9th, sorry, not May 7th. May 9th is Goku Day.
He said May 7th.
So apparently the Akira Tomomi, or whatever his name is, the creator of Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball, announced that there is another movie they're making for 2022.
Akira Takanami? What'd you say?
Akira Takanami. Nami.
Which one?
The guy who made buku money on Dragon Ball Z.
The guy who made a buku bucks.
He's told the same story in each video game, and still people bought it.
Right, never.
Never changed. Only thing we did was, and even when you add Super, it's a DLC. So they're even to do the next generation fights, and they even took out GT because they're like, we got Super.
We got Super.
They're like, we'll just do Xenoverse and add all the universes together. Fuck it, why not? Everything's canon.
We got a Florida man down here.
Yes.
A Florida man.
You not excited about the new Dragon Ball movie?
Yeah.
You didn't like Broly?
I'm over Dragon Ball. They ruined Broly.
Oh, they like didn't.
Made Broly a soft ass bitch.
They made him overpowerful.
Soft ass.
The legendary Super Saiyans fighting godlike people.
No, yeah, he should have got his ass whooped, but that's not.
The first movie, all they had to do was go Super Saiyan 2, and they beat him.
They soft as fuck.
They soft like butter.
Florida man.
Florida man impersonates officer, handcuffed neighbor over loud music.
You see? And then they wonder why fucking people turn irate on officers and shit. And then, like, it's fucking...
DJ's done. He's done with everything, guys.
I'm so fucking Florida man.
Florida man.
I just can't even, like...
We're from Florida.
My favorite one was the naked Florida man on top of the fucking...
Of course it is.
The fucking...
Things have changed.
Yeah, the forklift or whatever it was. Just standing there wagging his dick in the middle of 95.
That's your favorite Florida
Oh, that's my favorite Florida man. That or the Florida cow I got out on the turnpike.
Yeah.
That one was good too.
And that's all we have for viral news.
That's all we have for viral news.
Now we're going to the wife's cooking.
Trying the wife's cooking. Did you put the recipe underneath?
Yes, I did. It's in the description below.
So I thought about this last week.
Including her changes.
Oh. I thought about this last week, and I was thinking.
What's the website you go to find?
Right, it was like you should start putting the recipes down below so people can actually try them and stuff like that. But last night was pretty damn good, I have to say.
You liked it?
I think I did, yeah.
Do you know what it's called?
It was corn. I know what it was. It was cornbread, salsa, cheese,
Taco Squares.
taco stuff.
Deep dish taco squares.
I thought it was delicious.
But instead of Bisquck, she added cornbread and black beans.
Right.
And salsa.
Yeah, I think the cornbread was good.
Yeah, I could taste it.
You know, I didn't mind the black beans.
Nah, it tasted good. It was unique.
Yeah, it was definitely different.
It did not taste like taco. I'm sorry.
No.
But it tasted something similar.
I don't know.
There's a lot of flavors. A lot of flavors.
There was a lot going on. Are you looking at my camera because it was looking up into the corner instead of at me?
Yeah, why is it doing that?
I don't. Oh. I don't.
And he's back.
I don't know. You're the one who set all this stuff up. This is your responsibility. Nope. I keep the house clean. You work the studio. Terrible. No more soundboard for you, Florida man. Remember we did a whole episode on Florida man.
The whole news. All the news is Florida man.
All the news is Florida man.
I found other people too, other men, but it was like dark.
Other men.
Like, it was like New York guy found dead teenagers in basement. I'm like, well, okay, that's enough. We want funniness or something similar.
No,
Like
just do
Florida
a real
man
morbid episode.
Huh?
Just do a real morbid episode.
Oh my god. We did. It was a presidential debate.
Florida man eats 5 people. Like
he exposed himself in the parking. Exposed himself in the Target jerking off.
Showed 95.
What was it, though? The other one was jerking off in the parking lot.
Why are you in the parking lot?
Because my wife won't let me do it at home.
Get a new wife. Like, I don't throw her out. Need a new one. All right, so, but no, I thought last night's meal was
delicious.
Yeah, it was good. It's always good.
It's always good.
There was just that one that it didn't agree with my palate. Yeah, it just too much lemon.
Wasn't for my taste buds.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody fucked that up, like when they cooked it.
Why did they make that a recipe?
Oh, it was horrid. All right. So thumbs up, wife, as usual. Tell her we just need to have her write a cookbook with all of her.
She just gets stuff offline. Is it really her cooking though?
I mean, she changes.
She does add to it.
She changes. You know,
she doesn't do white people cooking.
No,
it's like too plain.
I feel like
put some bam into it.
I feel like even that's racist. Like white people cooking, like not because like white people cook good if they're educated on seasoning.
Non-culture cooking.
Right. People who don't use seasoning, maybe,
or just you like tomato, who don't understand the balance of seasoning and flavor. Because sometimes they put overpowered flavor.
Well, I mean, because
you watch those cook shows, are like, oh, too much
Cajun food.
Yeah,
delicious. Too spicy for you.
All I taste is hotness.
Yeah, but to me, it's delicious. All right, moving on. What do we got for topic for the end of the show?
I was thinking either Josh got ghosted, but then I was like,
You got ghosted?
by Lonnie. I'm like, are things back to normal?
I feel like.
How do you have things back to normal? Sorry.
I mean,
we can talk about it tomorrow.
We can talk about it tomorrow.
We can talk about Josh.
Wasn't that
ghosted.
Months ago?
I just realized.
You just now realized it was like 2.5 months ago.
I'll explain tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
So today. This topic is, are things back to normal? Because I watched a whole trailer for the Marvel Universe for Phase 4 coming out. Meaning they have release dates. That means they're working on it.
Is tomorrow Josh's pouty hour?
No, not pouty.
Pouty? Crying sour hour. Ooh.
Sour hour.
That sounds good.
That's tomorrow's topic. I'm down.
Mopin' Myrtle.
No, sour hour.
Sorry, my brain. Well, that's like, okay, so the mask ban being lifted.
Yeah, most states, movies are starting to have release dates. The fair is back right now as we speak.
I'm still wearing a mask. Like that.
Music festivals are starting about to go on tour. Tours are comedic tours.
If motherfuckers can cry about masks are a choice, okay, then I can still wear my fucking mask.
Yeah, it doesn't say you don't. It doesn't say you can't wear a mask mandate.
Okay, well,
It's just saying it's lifted.
Remember that when I go into a bank and I'm shot because I'm wearing a mask.
As long as your eyes are there.
Right. I mean, fuck, I'll take my mask off and show you who I am. I'll look up into the camera if that's what I got to do. I just feel like wearing.
Let's be serious. When do you go in the bank?
Never.
Okay, then you're good to go.
I rarely go into anywhere.
Unless it's the store to get cigarettes.
Okay, but it doesn't, like, I'm not gonna, I'm just saying, if we can cry that masks are a choice, you don't have to wear them, then I can wear mine.
No one says you're not allowed to.
I know, but I feel like it's going to be, right, like when everything goes back to, like, it's going to be an issue. Why are you wearing a mask?
Media wants everything to be like it never happened.
You know, right. It's
never happened.
No.
No, people died.
Right, yeah, people were dead.
Well, the vaccination's now available for everybody, and
still
it's free.
Still. I'm still going to wear my mask. Thanks, though. Thanks, America, but no thanks. I don't want your germs.
Well, it's not back to normal because Canada's still not letting anyone in. But like,
all right. I'm just saying, like, I'm
but
not.
South Korea had 0 numbers. Like, they did great over there.
I just. Not me.
Not you.
Not me. Let's go to the fairground.
You know, you had 20 minutes worth of this topic.
Just going to be 20 minutes ago and not me, friend.
But you don't think things are going back to normal?
I mean, slowly, I guess. Like, things are.
Like, my thing was, like, big movies actually have release dates. Meaning that they're in production. That means they're working on it. They have trailers.
I mean, everything I cared about's already came out. Flash is already being made again, which, thank God.
Let's hope they fix it.
Yeah, fix what?
The Flash.
I mean, they're working on it. I don't know.
Well, because you told me they had to separate the season. The first 3 episodes is basically the ending of last season.
Right. Well, I mean, they're not going to move it. Like,
well, yeah, they changed a lot. They changed they changed Falcon and Winter Soldier because of the coronavirus. They changed WandaVision.
Netflix doesn't even have the past season yet. It hasn't put that season.
They don't want to.
Right, and then they've got.
We want to watch Crisis.
Right.
Legends of Tomorrow came back. Venom just released a trailer.
Which Legends? I feel like Legends is on the way out the door because they keep.
I thought it's been out the door.
You know.
You didn't see the promo they had?
As soon as they killed Stein, I was over it.
They had a promo. It was like for all the CW things, and it's like they read the script like Legends. You're still on? Well, congratulations for another season, I guess. They're still on? Why?
Why are they still here?
Like, they made fun of themselves. Like, why are they still? They fought a unicorn last season. Like, why are they?
Right.
Fuck are they here?
They beat up the devil with a Bebo.
Yeah, Bebo. Like, for crossover. Oh, that's why they're here. Okay.
They need crossover material.
No, in the episode they banned it. Like, we know Sarah promises not another crossover. And then they restart the universe.
No more crossovers for you. I don't know.
Like a Spider-Man coming out in December.
I'm just not impressed with this year. Like, I don't care about
this
Spider-Man.
Year? How about last year?
No.
You know what I know? There's going to be 3 Spider-Man?
I'm so COVID geared. I don't care about movies, songs, people.
Unless it's on Netflix. What was that show you found?
Avenue 5?
Yeah.
That one was actually pretty decent.
That was a decent show.
For being what it was, but that was on HBO Max.
Well, yeah,
and
HBO.
House, and of course it was a show with House.
He wasn't...
Like...
It was just Hugh Laurie. Like, it wasn't House.
I don't know. I like, But that's not entirely true either, right? The guy from Burn Notice had like a psychic show where he was like... He wasn't really a psychic. He was a con man. But
so different?
But it wasn't... I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
No, I didn't,
You like him as Michael Weston.
Oh, right, I like him as Michael.
That's typecasting.
But I like Sam X as whatever he plays.
Because he always plays Sam.
Oh, well, that's true. He's always Sam X.
Yeah, he doesn't...
He's always,
Will Smith plays...
Evil Dead.
Will Smith plays Will Smith.
I guess, yeah.
Name a movie Will Smith doesn't play Will Smith in.
The one where he was a bird.
Okay, you got me. I thought he was a shark.
No, he was a bird. He was a pigeon.
He still played Will Smith.
No, he played a pigeon.
Oh. How about him as a genie?
Then he was a genie. You see how that works? Not really Will Smith if he's a genie.
You know what I mean.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Typecasting.
You mean like George Takei? No, typecasting is when you cannot play another role. Because nobody will cast you.
Him as Deadshot.
Oh my! Sorry. Every time I think of George Takei, Decay. It's one of those. I just in my head I think of oh my, it's oh my, you know.
That's what you think of?
Yeah, no. I just why now we've been sued because you played more than 16 seconds of that song.
It did it by itself. You know, yeah. Shut up.
Oh man, what are you? You see, you're not allowed to have a soundboard.
Why?
Because you're
On what?
Misusing it. Like, oh, see, that's loud and obnoxious.
It is. You know what? They loved us.
You're just gonna put fake laughs in the background now.
It's not fake, DJ. We have a real audience out here.
No, we don't. Not so. Boy, social distance, son. I'd be so upset if we had an audience. I'd be like, who are all these people trying to get me sick? You see what I mean? Not allowed to have anything nice.
Because tomorrow you can have the soundboard.
I don't want to.
Why? Because you'd be doing the same thing?
Because because I'd have to hear the sounds, which would take goddamn forever.
I found them.
But as far as things getting back to normal, I mean, people are going back to restaurants. They're going,
back to school.
People are trying to get to work. People are posting jobs.
No one wants to hire. No one wants to apply.
That's not true. People are applying. There's just not.
No, it's a pandemic thing going on.
Oh, well.
Jobs are hiring, but no one wants to go back to work because employment pays them more.
I don't see how. The jobs and stuff I've been looking at and stuff like that, they're high pay.
What jobs are you looking at?
I've been looking at jobs and stuff too.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well,
they're not high paid.
I know I can't work, but I can dream.
Are you back to normal?
I'm a dreamer.
I'm a dreamer.
Am I back to normal?
Are you back to normal?
Are
you done with this quarantine bullshit?
I hate to tell you, right? Because I got hurt, so I was in the house anyways. Right, so
Really,
COVID changed nothing for me. Right, it just when I got hurt, I was prepared. I'm like, stay the fuck away from people. Be inside.
We'll go party.
No, I haven't partied in years. I really haven't. Like, it's been 4 or 5 years since
we should.
I don't go out and drink. I'm not
it's due now.
ooh, let's go to a party and get a bunch of get a fucking keg and tap that shit and invite a bunch of people and end up doing blow and mollies and ecstasy and
what
mushrooms.
What party are you going to?
Boy, I went to parties.
Children's parties.
Huh?
Not a child's party, I can tell you that.
No. Well, it depends. I was 16, 17 when I started crazy partying.
What, blow with ecstasy?
Oh, man, all kinds of stuff.
I didn't go to those kind of parties. It was a nice party.
That's because you weren't cool. I'm cool, motherfucker.
We were.
No. You made Jerome cool, right?
Yeah. We threw awesome parties.
You're like, hey, we have all this stuff. Come party with us. And
they did.
Right? But see, I was one of the cool kids that was invited to cool parties, right? It's
we threw cool parties.
It's to me, that was never throwing a cool... I could throw a cool party if I bought a bunch of stuff.
We crashed cool parties.
No.
You know how you do it?
No.
You just walk in and be like, hey, what'd you get? We brought the beer.
You see, you're right.
Bam.
That's bribery. That's not crashing a cool party.
Oh no, it is. It was a Fright Night party.
You guys were basically Revenge of the Nerds.
But we didn't bring the beer.
You guys were.
We didn't at all bring the beer. We drank their beer.
Basically nerds. I was a cool kid. I don't know about you.
Oh, here we go with DJ's high self-esteem again. He was invited to everything.
I really was.
He really was.
Kill King over here.
Yep, they want him just actually to stay at the door.
I would just say no.
To make sure. He was the bouncer.
Stay at the door. The bouncer the whole time, even at the parties. I was the bouncer.
He didn't realize that. He's like, why am I always sitting here? When you went to a party and Jason was there.
Even when I was the bouncer, I did what I want.
When Jason was at the party. Not saying it was going to be a cool party.
That's how you know somebody was going to get beat up. Jason's
we know he's going to drink too much.
Try to fight him.
There's gonna be something drama with his girlfriend.
Whichever one it was that week.
We used to hang out in Rob's cul-de-sac and drink.
No.
We drank everywhere.
I never went to... Everybody was like, oh, is that Rob's house? Yeah.
Rob's house was the place to be. So many parties got thrown at Rob's house.
I like penthouse suites, son.
We went to one penthouse suite. One time.
One was enough for me.
On accident.
One was definitely enough for me.
And you knew when you got there, you're like, wow, I'm not invited to this at all.
This is not where I wanted to be.
Yeah. Penthouse. Hotel parties. That's because they didn't have their own houses. Okay. We had houses to party at.
I have penthouse suites, man. What else we got?
Things are back to normal.
Oh,
I thought it was a good idea.
No,
I don't think so. Because there's not much to talk about now.
Things are back to normal.
Are they now?
Not for me. Like I said,
the media want you to think it's back to normal, and to shoot away this corona underneath the rug. Will the stadiums let the people back in to watch the soccer games?
I don't know. And it's like 6 months, and it's like everyone's sick from corona again. How did this happen? And be like, well, D's not sick because he's in his room.
No, they got
D's fine.
Sick. D's pissed.
He's okay.
Apparently, my brother had it. Working at Target.
Target?
This one right here.
Sure it wasn't the comics book store?
No, not that one.
The Dirty Nerds?
The other brother.
Oh.
The one that was my mom.
That's gross too.
I talked to my mom.
Did you? How was she?
Sunday. I wish her happy Mother's Day.
Oh, that's good. Did she tell you to come see her? No.
She said stay away.
Fuck you, Josh. I'm too old.
She retired from H&R Block.
Did she?
She said 33 years of service is enough.
Jesus.
Because I was like, because I was like, why aren't you still at work? It's up to like May something, the deadline. She's like, no, I left April 15th. That was my deadline.
Your mother's a trooper, bro. The fact that she could put up with people at all is...
30.
Because I know tax people, like, you get people of all walks of life there. It's got to be just stupid.
Why? Where's my money? How come I don't get this much? That's all you hear. People don't understand you don't want a tax refund.
You don't want a tax refund?
Well, if you're a regular person, that means that you weren't getting paid enough during the year to survive. And all a tax refund is, here's your change if you're single. The other thing is that, if you have a mortgage and cars and stuff like that. And if you have a kid, the government's like, here's money. And, statistically, last year more people died than people were born.
Probably.
Yeah.
That would probably.
Well, yeah. I saw it in the news thing. Retract that statement.
Statistically, like, I'm so shocked. Like,
for a minute, I was shocked until I just remember COVID. I'm like, no wonder.
More people die.
We couldn't keep up. Hundreds of thousands of people dying.
Government conspiracy just poisoning us to get rid of all the old people to make more room for the young people.
I'm still worried about that dam.
The poop dam?
The poop dam. So good news, DJ got his PlayStation working yesterday. He actually played Apex Legends on his own PlayStation.
Well, let's bring that up. That's not a sore subject.
It's like it's good news.
See if we can piss off D.
No, that's good news.
PlayStation comes on when it wants. Apex has been pretty. Like when you got on, I was already tired, so I wasn't doing shit.
Like you got me nothing.
Yeah, I couldn't help you at all. But like when me and Sonya first got on, we were just like, we were god tier. We were just wrecking anything that looked crooked. It was bad.
I want to game another day by myself.
It was definitely very bad.
Very bad?
Yeah, like arenas was just
either you get beat the fuck up or you
dominate.
Or you dominate. Well, now you're hunting it. When we first started, you wanted to stay back. Let them come to us.
Oh, and battle royales. Well,
No, this. The 3 versus 3. Yeah, me, you, and Bob would stand back. You said, let them come to us.
Sometimes, yeah.
And we would just snipe them, bow them. Oh my God. Sonny had a flashback. I used the bow and I was hitting the guy. She's like, get down, someone has a bow. And I was like, what? She's like, you ever been hit by one of those?
I find it's a lot easier to overwhelm a team by just jumping on them like nobody's fucking business.
It is, unless they know what to do, and they should just move out of the way.
Like fucking...
I thought it was good to team up and stay together.
Yeah.
But they split off.
Sometimes. Well, if all three of you drop two of them, then it's just one guy left. It's not really dangerous.
Hey, that guy.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, if you break up a part to go looking for him again, that's what gets you fucked.
That's what it is.
Like, I cleared the whole team one match.
Well, the whole point of them coming to us is that we control. I mean, we have the high ground.
Nah, I don't like waiting.
Now you don't. When we first started. Now you just want to get it over with.
I just want to fucking hunt them down.
You're not even getting their freaking things so we can get better weapons. Nothing.
No.
R45.
Find them and put them in the ground. It's the best way to do it.
Quit hunting people. Okay, stop changing your strategy. Why do you keep changing?
Listen, me and Sonya do fine. Right.
You and Bob?
Me, Sonya, and Bob do great.
I only played in a couple days.
When
we started.
Me, Sonya, and Josh. Josh is slow, just way back there. He needs to catch up.
I was right next to you.
I have no idea what's wrong.
Oh, here we go. I was right behind you.
It's all Josh's fault.
Yeah, no, I think that's all we got.
I think that's good for today. Don't forget that this month is Mental Health Awareness Month. See, is that better? Is that right? Mental health? Not mental illness. Mental Health Awareness Month. Oh, that soundboard's so stupid. It's only supposed to be used when you're making videos, not on your live. Nope. Don't forget that this month's charity, it's National Alliance on Mental Illness. NAMI, I think. The charity link will be down below. I'm terrible at that. We have audio versions
on Anchor FM, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts.
Catch us on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook now.
Now, yeah.
Jesus, we're just everywhere.
We're everywhere. We're just like,
just overwhelm the fuck out of everything.
We gotta get out there, man.
It's crazy. Got anything else? I think that's it. Toodaloo, motherfuckers. What? We've been sued. We're gonna get sued. It just what happened? Josh played the wrong thing. We were sued to death. We didn't have shit. Now they own Josh's PlayStation. We're sued.
That was a GTA wasted.
Sued. Rockstar takes everything. Oh, you think you're funny? Sued. Worse than canceled. Definitely sued. Turn that off.
By itself.
Oh my god, HBO will. What they didn't tell you is it's 30 minutes. I can't do this anymore.
You can catch us every Tuesday morning between the hours of 10 and noon.
That's it. And
every Wednesdays between 5 and 7 p.m.
Right, we changed Wednesdays to get later.
Yes, DJ needed rest. He needed time to come up with ideas. It's in my thinking area in the morning, and I don't like. We have to wait till he takes that shower, and then boom, inspiration.
Why are you watching me in the shower?
I'm not.
God, it's so creepy.
That's what you told me. You said you get all your ideas from the shower.
I've never told anyone that.
You said that's how you got the idea to hide in trees.
You just watching me in showers?
No.
That's really gross. Watch out, viewers. He's a shower watcher. No, God, no. Toodaloo,